How many Toastmaster clubs are there in Taipei?
150. Sorry.
Close.
18.
18?
No,
Any other guesses?
More.
Does anyone want to guess?
In Taiwan or Taipei?
Taipei, in Taipei City.
174.
That's for, I think that's for Taiwan. Just Taipei, just Taipei.
27.
Just Taipei.
Two.
Real Toastmaster clubs, right? NTUTM.
Yeah.
37.
37. Actually, I think it's around, with the new clubs, around 41. Around 41.
Yeah.
And I've been to almost every single club in Taipei City. Campus clubs and other society clubs. And everyone has a stereotype about NTU Toastmasters. Do you know, does anyone want to guess? What's the stereotype about NTU Toastmasters? Everyone thinks that, for example, NCCU Toastmasters, everyone's stereotype is there's a lot of girls, right? Well, and it's true too. But here's the thing about the NTUs. When I ask other people about NTU clubs, they're like, whoa.
Okay, the NTU stands for no one teaches you, right?
Well, that's true too. But everyone thinks that NTU, they should all be otakus. And is it true? Not at all. Not at all. Well, some people. But when I came to NTU, I saw that this is a room full of enthusiastic people, full of love, full of smiles, full of laughter. This is totally against the stereotype that I witnessed. And today I'm really happy to be here today to share my experiences and to see and witness this entire meeting. So I'll start with a simple language evaluation. Pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation. First, what is my name?
Jimmy.
Some people say Jimmy. Some people say Jimmy. It's actually Jimmy. Jimmy. Okay, thank you. I have to. This is part of my language evaluation for almost 20 clubs, and no one actually gets it right. Okay, that's for the TH sound. What's the correct pronunciation of the TH sound? Right? Everyone knows. Everyone knows. But how come everyone always says sings? 3 people. Thank you. Something. So it's a TH. You have to pronounce it. Everyone knows it's pronounced, but no one actually pronounces it when they're talking. Because it's just so easy to say the S sound to substitute for it, right? So say with me. Thank you.
Thank you.
3.
3.
Things.
Things.
Pretty much. A theme. Theme.
Things.
Okay, in some words, you don't want to stop halfway when you're pronouncing a word. You have to say the whole thing. So I heard a lot of people say today, in the audience. Audience. People usually say Audi. An Audi is a car. So we have to say the entire word, not just half the word.
Have 4 circles.
4 circles. 4 circles. So you want to say audience, not just Audi. Okay. Moving on. Well, pretty much, I think NTU has very high standard. Everyone has very confident English abilities. I've been to some clubs and their English doesn't even sound like English. They're just using Chinese to pronounce everything. But I like how NTU members have correct grammar and very correct pronunciation for the most part. But some grammar mistakes I like to pick up. When you say, let's see, wrong accusation. It's not actually wrong accused, it's wrong accusation. Say it with me, wrong accusation.
Wrong accusation.
We can also say erroneous accusation or mistaken accusation. So it's actually a very good phrase too. And, okay, and also, if we want to move something to an earlier date, what do we say? If we want to, for example, we have a meeting on Friday, right?
Yes.
If we want to move it to Thursday, what do we say?
Postpone.
No, we say the action. We move it forward. Instead of saying, we can't just put an ED to earlier and call it move forward. So it's not earlier, it's actually move forward. We move this date forward, right?
Yes.
And here's the next question. What if we move it back? What's it called?
Backward.
Move it to a later date. One word, starts with a P. Yeah, exactly, postpone. We postponed it to a later date. That's what I like so much about NTU. You guys all know the answers. For other people, it's, well, never mind. If I say it, some people still argue that they say it's wrong. And moving on, a strange feel. I have a strange feeling. I have a strange feeling. What else can we say? I have a strange vibe. I have a strange sense of this entire meeting. I have a strange kimochi. All of these words. As long as you can understand it, as long as you can communicate, it works. And also moving on, we don't say, I had the date on the Friday. We just say, I have a date on Friday. If you're using the in front of it, it means you're referring to a specific Friday. So usually you can just skip over it. Moving on. Okay. You're the apple of my eye or the apples of my eye? Apple or apples?
Apple.
How many apples? One or more? One. Because you're my one and only. If you have many apples, then you're having many dates. So it doesn't work that way. Okay. I'm totally attracted to you. Is there any better way of saying this? I'm totally attracted. How do you say, is there a better way? A better phrase would be, I'm head over heels for you. Head over heels. Head over heels is saying, you're completely in love, you're totally attracted. And it sounds more romantic, so you can use it next time with your girlfriend. For good phrases, NTU has so many good phrases. I ran out of paper writing it, so I only wrote down a few. Because when you're using good phrases, you're standing on the shoulders of a giant. You're using phrases that people have thought up with, the phrases that actually work. So many phrases. If you rest, you rust. Haste makes waste. Not at the end of the story, but a whole new chapter. When people don't love, they don't mature, they're old. All these are good phrases. Keep up the good work. And finally, on to my general evaluation. Can I have a time extension, or is that permanent?
Okay, of course.
Of course, you're
Okay, thank you. Because usually, NTU has actually done a very innovative move. They combined the LE and GE. So you only have to invite one person at one time. It works too, but I might need a little bit more time. Okay, there's someone who says, who knows Mason?
Me?
Who knows Mason? He was your camp leader?
Team leader.
Camp leader. Me
Oh,
and
you.
Mason.
Okay. Mason's actually a good guy. Why isn't he here anymore?
He's going to
He's
Army.
in army.
Oh, he's in the army. You mean little Mason in the army? Oh. Well, Mason's actually one of the first people I met from NTU last semester. I remember I took him back from a motorcycle ride from NCCU to NTU. Does anyone guess how many minutes? 9. 9 minutes. Average speed around 100 during midnight. So if anyone meets Mason again, you can ask him about that. When he got off my motorcycle, he's just like, anyone can ask him about that. And also going on, for NTU you have many good sessions, the variety session, table topic session. For NCCU, we actually have fewer speeches. We have 2 speeches every meeting, but 3 variety sessions. Because I don't know, girls just like to play games. And for variety sessions, you have many good ideas. I can provide some ideas. For example, last week, we did an last week, we did an advertisement campaign. The whole class was divided into 4 groups. Every single group went up to my bag and picked out something from the bag. And they had to make a 1-minute advertisement right away. Some people got a very, very, very old computer mouse, about 30 years ago. Another person got like a piece of trash. Another person you get many things from the bag, and you have to make an advertisement. So what's so important about this? 1, because it's funny. 2, because it can spark your imagination. And 3, you can work together better. Because like for today, when you ask other people about questions, if you do that every single time, it works as a learning activity, but you can also try something more fun. We also did hangman, we did crosswords, we did palindromes, we did almost everything. So these are just ideas for how to make it better. And second of all, well, I think maybe you could play some music during the break time. Because our classroom can be a pretty good environment. We just turn on all the lights, we did a disco light in the center, we play the music. That's what we can do in the break times, right? Because for the break time, we just let people talk. There's no vibe to it, there's no feeling. So we just put some music. We have so good speakers. You have such a good room. You can make use of it. Next time, Bill, bring some music. Okay. That can be a pretty good suggestion. But all in all, on the most part, I really like this meeting. There are so many members, and everyone is actively engaged in the meeting. Everyone wants to interact, everyone wants to learn. And that's what pretty much Toastmasters is about. Toastmasters is a place where you can stay, you learn English, you have fun, and maybe you can meet your ideal mate. But that's for some people. And pretty much, I really enjoyed this meeting here. And if anyone has time, on Wednesday evening, come to NCCU Toastmasters. Lots of attractive girls. That's all I can say, okay?
There's also girls in NTU.
Also attractive girls in NTU. It's just the ratio is too high for NCCU. So you're all welcome for Wednesday.
That's single.
You're all welcome to come to NCCU on Wednesday. Pretty much, that's about it. That's the end of my evaluation. Thank you all.